Hello all, and welcome to the post-match pint with Keane and Paddy, where we talk football and beer for you to hear. Unfortunately, Keane is not with us today. Keane's on holiday, so I am joined by Blake and Humpo.
Hey guys.
Welcome, guys. Humpo, I believe you have a beer for us of some kind.
I do. It's a nice Aspel.
So it's a cider, not a beer.
Yeah.
Good start, mate.
Sainsbury's done me very well there.
Cheers, mate. What have we got?
I'll let you do the honours, mate.
Thank you very much.
6.8%, lovely.
Aspel's established in 1728.
Goes nice with a cold meat, apparently.
Whack out.
Thought you'd never ask.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers. Now that works.
I've spilled it everywhere.
It's alright, you did say.
It's not bad. So,
Yeah.
we shall start off with
The big news,
the big
isn't it?
game. It's coming home.
France are out. Oh, sorry.
What a day.
What a day.
Oh, what a day.
England, Germany. What was your initial thoughts, boys? Blake, do you want to start us off?
What of the
Start
full-time-
off with your lineup before kickoff. So, what you thought of the lineup before kickoff?
Before kick-off, I wasn't too happy with it. It was alright. It was okay. But I thought we could have gone more attacking, as with every game that England have played so far. Could be more attacking, but I was quite happy with it, to be fair. It was alright. I wasn't too disheartened.
Yeah. Humpo?
I was quite glad to see the 4-3-4-3 formation come back out.
So was I.
It's been quite a while since we last played that, and we played quite well.
Yeah. Personally, I don't think the formation is defensive. I think if you play it right, if you allow Shaw and allow Trippier to bomb forward, which Shaw did especially.
They had the right
I
players
think
in the right positions.
The only reason I thought it was a bit defensive was because, again, we had Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice there.
But I think that's okay as long as Shaw and the both wing backs are allowed to get forward. I think the only thing that I would have changed initially was potentially Saka starting, although Saka he was our best player against the last game, so he did deserve to start. I think
earned himself a start, hasn't he?
Yeah, so I think you've got to go with the player that's kind of in form.
You can't not play Grealish, so can you?
Well, we'll get on to that. I think overall, I think the game. I think the first 10 minutes, I was worried. I think Germany started a lot better than us.
They were
nerves. You can tell they were nerves.
But I think apart from that 10 minutes at the start, I think the first half we dominated. I think there wasn't many major chances, but I think apart from right at the end from Kane, where he probably should have scored that chance.
With a terrible left-footed touch.
In that first half, I wasn't worried. After the first 10 minutes, I thought 0-0 at half time. I think we've done pretty well there.
I felt quite comfortable going.
I think we were the better team going into half time.
Apart from those first 10 minutes, there was at no point did you think Germany are going to smother
apart
us
from
and beat us here.
That one Werner chance. Good save from. I think Pickford was really good.
Doesn't finish anything, does he? So.
Well,
it's quite happy.
But saves got to be made, hasn't it? And to be fair, Pickford was quality. He was very good.
Again, I think it's the first ever time that any team has got 4 clean sheets in the first 4 games.
It's coming home.
Of the European Championship.
It's got to mean something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Maguire, Stones, I think they were
Maguire was solid.
Really good again.
Yeah.
I think Luke Shaw was probably the best player on the pitch for me.
Yeah, I'd
throughout the
agree
whole
with
game.
that, I think.
I saw a stat somewhere on Sky Sports. I gave him a 6 out of 10. I was like, got 1 assist, created the second goal. He was good defensively all game. Stopped Kimmich. I thought he was.
He was good.
I thought he was good.
6 out of 10.
Yeah,
it's a bit harsh.
Yeah, I know. I think Phillips and Rice did well. I think they weren't. I don't think you didn't notice them much going forward.
They didn't need to do anything massive and exceptional.
I think Rice did well, especially. He got booked right in the first 5 minutes, didn't he? I thought it was a red card at one point.
To keep his head and not get another one. He did well.
Again, I think Sterling. I myself have criticised him, but I think
he was good.
It was his best game of the tournament by far. I think took his goal well. I don't think you can drop him now. I think he's got to stay in the team.
He's just got to be a bit more clinical, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he
faffs with it too much.
He does give the ball away quite a lot. Like that Muller chance all came from him giving the ball away.
Yeah.
Do you see him with his head in his hands?
Dropped to his knees, didn't he?
Yeah. He could see the nation's hopes falling.
I think it's so good that Harry Kane got his first goal now. I think
needed.
Could see him kicking on.
Yeah.
I think Keane was a bit upset that Calvert-Lewin wasn't in the matchday squad, but
that's another issue.
It's one of them. I think.
Kane, apart from the goal, was dreadful.
I wouldn't say he was. I don't know about that. I wouldn't. Dreadful.
I think he was.
No, I think he did for the.
I think he looked slow. He looked sluggish.
Yeah, but that's not the type of player Kane is. I think
I know.
Kane is Kane's just a goal scorer, isn't he? And he set up the Sterling goal. He was the one that dropped deep. I think he laid it off to Grealish. Then Grealish played the ball into Shaw.
Sure, yeah.
Like he does link up the play well, and he had 2 chances all game. That one he scored, and the one that he probably should have scored. So,
and to be fair, now he's got a goal, he might score that with a bit of confidence behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
Crack on.
And you got to remember, in the World Cup, there was it was top goal scorer, but 3 of the goals were penalties, and one of them hit the back of his foot and just went in. So
yeah.
I think he'll come good. I think he'll score another couple of goals throughout the tournament for us.
Golden Boot winner now.
Well, you never know. 33-1. If you want to put a 3 quid on, I put 3 quid on.
Worth a fiver.
It's definitely worth
33-1. So yeah. So
give that a tickle, maybe.
Going into the quarter-final against Ukraine, would you make any changes to the squad or the shape or the starting 11?
Saka for Grealish, I'd say.
Yeah,
okay.
I agree with that.
Fair enough, yeah.
I don't think you can complain about anybody else, really.
No.
Not to start, anyway.
I did like him coming on, though. 20 minutes,
yeah.
half an hour, fresh legs, comes
I think
on.
for me, there's a point where someone is too good to be a sub.
Yeah. And no offence to Saka, he's not as good as
you could do that. You could say to Saka, right now you've got 20 minutes to just run at tired defenders.
Yeah, to be fair, he's a good player to bring on.
I think
him or Rashford.
I think Rashford would be the one for me that just pace. I know Saka's got pace, but I think Rashford's a bit stronger.
He offers a bit more threat almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I personally would stick with the exact same team.
I would stick with the same team
formation as well.
Yeah. Because Ukraine were just kicking lumps out of Sweden as well. So you need people that are going to be able to take it and give a bit back as well.
We were so solid with Walker, Stones and Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
You can't not drop one of them.
So yeah, I think
Walker did well to keep Rice on the pitch as well by getting behind them to be the last man.
Yeah, I think I'm looking forward with optimism for Saturday night. I think on paper we should get to the final now, but
it's nice to have a game on a Saturday night.
I know.
You can have a beer.
It's better than 5 o'clock on whenever it was Tuesday. Yeah. So to the massive shocks in the round of 16 games, starting off with let's start with Croatia, Spain. Did you watch that game?
I did. Yeah, I watched all the games.
Oh, what a man.
Oh, mate, I've been ready for the pod.
He's not watching a game all tournament.
But it gets important.
All the 16 games. So yeah, it was 3-3, wasn't it?
It was.
In extra time, and then Spain
they were just better than them in that final half an hour. Croatia didn't really have a sniff apart from one chance in the last half an hour, really. And apart from that, Spain was just clinical.
Well, Spain
have to win.
I think Spain have gone from having 2 games, the first 2 games in the group, they don't think they scored any goals today. They might have scored 1. And now, I think now they're top goal scorers in the competition. They've had 5
goals in 2 games.
This is how he came all over again.
Yeah.
So, and now he scored.
Spain were my flop, and I mean, I do think
still leaking goals left, right, and centre, though, aren't they?
I think they've got quite.
Yeah, as many as you're scoring, you still can't concede goals like that.
I think they'll probably get to semi-final now, which for them is probably a good tournament considering the strength of squad they had.
Yeah.
So they've got to beat Switzerland now. But obviously Switzerland are coming off that massive result against France. I think that was...
That's going to work
one of 2 ways. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
They can either bounce them on and carry it on, or like you're saying, they're just going to be very hungover again.
Yeah.
And just...
I can't see Switzerland producing another performance like that. I think they deserve to win it in normal time, to be fair.
Watching that
first half that they played against France.
Watching that France game, it wasn't like France dominated and Switzerland got a few goals in the break.
Right.
It was actually an even game.
It
was end-to-end football most of the game. I think Switzerland deserved... A draw was a fair result, I think.
Maybe.
If not, but then obviously...
Can't have a draw.
Can't have a draw.
Well, France, for 20 minutes... They just turned it on and they're like, alright, we'll score 3.
Yeah, that Pogba goal was ridiculous.
Oh, unbelievable.
They scored 2 goals in 2 minutes, didn't they, with Benzema?
Yeah. Pogba's well classed. He's unbelievable. Just can't do it for United. But.
Obviously, they missed a penalty as well. Switzerland, they could have won in normal time, really. But at the end of the day, the penalties were decided, and
that was that.
Mbappe missed.
It's a shame. I felt for him.
I know, I did. I felt for him.
Professional football player.
I know.
He should be finishing that penalty into what he gets paid to do.
I know. Yeah. So. I only felt for him for a minute. And I was like,
I think someone's got to miss somewhere, haven't they? So that is a penalty shootout.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Who's it going to be?
Exactly. So we move on to Italy, Austria. For a moment, that went to extra time, didn't it?
It did. Yeah.
Was it 1-1 or was it 0-0?
It was 1-1.
It was 1-1, wasn't it? Yeah. I think Italy got there in the end, got through.
Again, they didn't beat them convincingly. There was nothing to say. I think they dominated possession.
Yeah, I think.
But
throughout the group stages, Italy looked really threatening, I think.
Yeah.
But you don't need to look threatening the whole way through.
Yeah, I agree.
You want to be building.
You've just got to be consistent. And
yeah, I wouldn't say England looked overly threatening against Germany, but they got a result 2-0, like, as a good result.
You look at France when they won the World Cup, they never looked very good throughout the whole tournament.
Yeah.
And when it came to the final, when it mattered,
they turned it on, didn't they?
That's when they could bring it.
So
it's when you want to peak, innit? In the final.
Peak for the last game.
Peak for the last game.
Exactly.
Win, peak.
Belgium, Portugal.
Pretty boring.
Yeah, it was always going to be a tight game. I think Belgium, Portugal was one of them where two big teams meeting early on. I think Belgium are happy to just get a 1-0 there. They'll go on to the quarter-final now. I think Portugal will be obviously upset to go home, but
Ronaldo more than anything.
They didn't really offer anything in that game either.
They didn't, no.
They weren't showing any signs of like real threat throughout the whole game, I wouldn't say.
They just look for certain individuals and try and play off of there. I don't understand why Ronaldo keeps taking all these free kicks.
Ian Wright said it, didn't he? He was like, it's a myth.
What do you mean?
Like, he hasn't scored like his last 50 free
I think
kicks.
his percentage is really low.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes takes an actual very good free kick taker.
Fernandes didn't start, did he?
Fernandes.
He's Mexican now. Yeah, he didn't start. He didn't start any of the games, I don't think, which is a bit of a surprise.
He started one in the group stage.
Yeah, I think he might have started one, but
yeah,
there you go.
But he's not looked at any point like he...
But when he came on, he did look good. Like he was whipping balls into the cross.
Into the cross. How's that so, didn't he?
Strong, mate. 6-point sonar of us.
It's nice.
But yeah, he looked good when he came on, but he was just sat deep. And in the last 5 minutes, all teams do when they're losing is just whip balls in it.
Yeah.
Like, ping it into the box.
Yeah.
See what you can get from it.
Yeah, but again, I don't think any of the sort of particularly threatening players that Portugal have, like Jota or anyone like that, really performed that well. So I think Belgium deserved it, but
yeah, they deserved it. I think so.
Lukaku looked good though. I thought.
Yeah, I think Lukaku's
strong.
He's just a goal scorer, isn't he? He's just.
He looked quite dangerous as well.
He's in the right area, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
I would be scared playing against Lukaku. I think he just scores goals. He's just strong. He's quick for his size.
Scary bloke.
He's good. He's an underrated striker for me. Wales, Denmark. Did you watch the game, Blake? Being Welsh.
Wales.
I personally didn't watch the game. I was playing cricket.
I had better things to do.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did watch the game. Wales didn't really offer anything. Denmark deserved the win. Maybe not 4-0.
I think it's one of them.
The last goal was in the 91st minute.
Open, mate.
The last game, it was in the 91st minute. It was a VAR call, and it just give it the other way. You know?
Wait, you were 3-0 down at that point. What are you arguing about?
No. It was a goal. Just don't give it though.
Come on, mate. Help us out.
Come on, lad.
Does 4-0 flatter Denmark? I didn't personally watch the game, so I couldn't tell you.
A little bit, but
Is it one of them where you're going out, so you just throw it?
They did dominate Wales.
Really? I'm disappointed in Wales. I think they
in the game before
Italy.
Yeah, we were much better.
Yeah.
Much better. Well,
that's probably because you had something to play for, almost, to try to make sure that you got through.
Well, that's still quite.
It's
even more to play for in this game.
Yeah, but
if you lose, you're out, mate. There's nothing more to play for.
You got that hangover from the last game.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Nothing's played for in around the 60.
Don't matter.
Second leg on that one. Away goals.
Scrap that, mate. Scrap that. Yeah.
I know. Is that a good thing? What, for the Champions League?
Yeah, it's a weird one for me. I love away goals. I think away goals are good.
Because then
the only thing I don't like is when it goes to extra time
and you get an away goal.
Away goals shouldn't count after that.
I agree.
Because now you've got more time at that stadium.
Yeah.
It should be 90 minutes.
It just goes all back to square one.
They should be.
So what do they do then? Oh, penalties, obviously.
flip a coin, mate. Sorry, man. That should go.
Rock, paper, scissors in the middle.
Third game in a neutral venue. Yeah, I like away goals. I think
I like away goals as well.
They give a bit of jeopardy, don't they?
It's just one of them things where, like,
if you go away and you bag a goal, it's 2 goals. Almost.
Yeah. But like, what I mean is, if like you could be playing the
2 for 1 cocktails.
Yeah.
You could be playing the second leg. What is this? You could be playing the second leg, and then at the moment, one team's going through, but a 1-goal swing completely changes the whole tie. Like, that means the other team are going through. It's just, I love away goals. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Personally.
Weird rule to bring in, I don't think.
It's weird how it's changed. It's been there for like 60, 70 years, and now I think UEFA released a statement saying it doesn't fit with modern football. It's like,
got to get with the times, aren't they?
I love a penalty shootout, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Netherlands, Denmark. Netherlands, Czech Republic. 2-0 Czech Republic. Yeah. What a result that is.
Yeah, a bit of a shocker. That.
Netherlands looked good throughout the tournament. I think the red card.
Big team out.
The red card did change the game. The handball for De Ligt.
But I think it was a red card.
I agree, it was a red card. He did it on purpose.
He's fallen. He's dragged it back. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I think he knew what he was doing.
But it definitely changed the game. It's given Czech Republic a sort of chance to sort of come in and
well, it's just completely opened up that side of the draw. So.
And mate, Schick is banging in goals.
He's got 4 goals now, and he's like just behind Ronaldo's golden boot at the moment.
Yeah, he
doesn't look like stopping either.
No,
he's alright.
He scores goals. So we've spoken about England, Germany. The last round of 16 game was the Sweden-Ukraine game. That was last night. Did we watch?
Yeah, most of it.
Yeah.
I think I missed the first 5 minutes of the extra time.
Yeah, I think that was quite an open game as well. That was quite end to end. I think
that first goal though from Ukraine. What a finish!
Yeah, that was good.
The control on it to be able to hit that as hard as he did and put it back in the net.
Yeah, Zinchenko, wasn't it?
There's only a few people that can do that, and
BTEC De Bruyne.
Myself being one. But we've seen that in our little 6-a-side game after the England game.
To be fair, mate, banging them in.
Forsberg looked really good for Sweden. When he hit the post, that curling after he beat like 3 players and bent it around the keeper.
He was unlucky, to be fair. He had a few chances, which I think he hit the woodwork twice.
He looks good, yeah.
But
unfortunately, they're out now. Ukraine went through. Fair play to Ukraine. Got through to quarter final. They'll be loving that, playing England now. So
and they'll be thinking that they're the underdog, so they've got nothing to lose.
Furthest they've ever been as well, isn't it?
I'm not surprised.
So
on to the quarterfinals. Game 1, Friday night, 5 o'clock.
Friday night
in St. Petersburg.
What stadium, mate?
It's in Russia. It is the Krestovsky Stadium in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Yeah,
and it is Spain versus Switzerland.
Yeah.
What are our thoughts on that game?
I think it's going to go all the way again. I think it's going to go.
I can see a lot of extra times going on.
Yeah, I can see Spain scoring 2, and I think Switzerland will score 2 as well. I think it'll be 2-2.
Then again,
Spain scored 2, Switzerland scored 2.
Spain win
3-2 points.
Great maps. But then again, they both come off of 2 extra times.
Exactly.
So they're not going to be the fittest.
Yeah.
They're probably not going to be the best in football either.
I don't know. I think Spain will dominate the game with the midfield they've got.
I think it'll just be a 1-0 win for Spain.
Yeah, I'd go with that. I think Spain will dominate the game. I think Switzerland. I think there's no point in them sitting back. They've got to try and beat Spain man for man. Go at them. Same as France, really. And they might not have the legs to do that again. Having been to extra time.
To see if they can go all the way again, Mike.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
That's got to be tough.
See, I wouldn't be surprised if Switzerland did go out there and get a result, but Spain were my flop. But I think Spain have got a bit of momentum going forward. I think they've scored goals,
switched it on a little bit.
Yeah, I think they might have a bit too much for Switzerland personally, but
yeah, I can see it.
Who knows? Final prediction: go Spain, Switzerland.
I'm going 2-2.
And final result:
Switzerland through on penalties.
Switzerland on pens. Humpo.
1-0 Spain.
1-0 Spain. I'm going to go 2-1 Spain in extra time. 1-0 after 90 minutes. Next game: Italy versus Belgium, and that is in Munich. Friday night at 8 o'clock.
I can't call it because Italy have been good, but
that's got extra time written all over it.
It has, hasn't it?
It's got another 2 goals for Italy and 2 goals for Belgium.
2-2, mate.
3-2, mate. 3-2.
I personally think, as good as Italy have been,
They haven't.
I think Belgium. If they haven't played anyone with any quality yet, really,
Turkey,
have they?
Wales.
Turkey, Wales were poo.
Switzerland.
Yeah, but
What did you just say? Hang about. We just brushed over that.
Well, that's shit, mate. Let's be honest.
Anyway.
So I think personally, Belgium. I think Belgium might come through. I'm going to say 2-0 Belgium.
I think I agree with you there.
Yeah.
But I reckon it'll go extra time.
What, 0-0?
Yeah.
2-0.
2-0 in extra time.
Fair enough.
Floodgates will open.
I think Belgium will win, but I think it'll be 2-1. Italy score first.
Ooh.
Oh, comeback of dreams.
In the 80th minute. And then
Love
Belgium
that.
still win.
Third quarter-final, Denmark versus the Czech Republic, Saturday.
I think this is going to be an interesting one.
Baku. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't think it will actually. I'm saying Denmark 3-0.
3-0?
3-1. 3-1.
Scoring the goals, man.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Schick will score the 1. Denmark score 3. It will be a Dolberg hat trick.
Bloody hell. A hat trick?
Hat trick for Kasper
Hat-trick?
Dolberg. Yeah.
Wow.
Scored 2 in the last game, I think.
That puts him up for Golden Boot, that does.
That would do. Heard it here first.
2 games.
Putting a bet on that one.
Might do.
It's what, a fiver?
Blake?
I think the Czechs have got a bit more to show. I think it's going to be 1-1 and it's going to go to extra time. I
He
do.
loves it. Who said it?
And then Denmark will win 3-1 in extra time. But it'll be 1-1 in 90 minutes and then Czech won't have anything to give.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Hampo, what did you say, sorry?
I honestly don't think I could call that one.
I think Denmark's team is actually decent. If you look at their team. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. We've got a wild Keane Williams on the blower. Hello, mate. You alright?
Hello, lads. How's it going?
Not bad. What are you doing, mate? How's your holiday?
I fucking
He's
hate
on holiday and he's still winging it.
My holiday's going well. I understand you boys have stepped in and done the pod for me.
Yeah, lads.
We have.
Yeah.
Well, they have. They've done well so far. We're just going through the.
We're here to stay now, mate. Sorry, can you stay on holiday?
Just going through the quarter-final predictions.
Oh yeah. England, it's coming home, boys. That's all I can say. It's coming home. I mean, I've got nothing more to say than that.
I bet he's still got his England top on as well, now, hasn't he?
Yeah, probably. He sleeps
Yeah,
now,
taking it off.
Yeah, I know. I've been sleeping in that, mate. I've been living in it.
Needs a good scrub in a couple of days, mate.
What?
Yeah, it'd be
T-shirt
fine.
or
Yeah, both of them.
Any real reason for your call, mate, or are you just interrupting our podcast?
Oh well. I mean, I thought I'd give me a quick review on the game. I thought England were great. I think it's the first time this tournament I've seen them play very well. I thought everyone had a good game. Sterling, I've criticised him a lot, but he was top quality. Grealish changed the game when he came on. We've all been calling out for it, and I mean, it showed. And I couldn't miss out on giving my Saturday episode, so I thought I'd ring you and give that.
What a host!
Well, I'm just good like that, aren't I? So my Saturday
How he knew
episode
when
is.
to call.
I know. How did you know that we were doing the episode right now? It's unbelievable.
Oh, it just runs through my veins. I had a tingle, like the Peter tingle in Spider-Man. I had a tingle.
Go on, mate. Give us your stat of the episode.
Start of the episode. So, obviously, England are in the semi-final. They are currently.
Sorry, what did you say then?
England are in the
England are
semi-final.
they're in the quarterfinal.
Oh, yeah.
You know, give or take. I'm getting
Hands a
everything
wizard.
out. So, England have currently kept 6 clean sheets, and that's
6?
That's the record.
6? Where did you get 6 from?
6. I mean, in the last 6 games, 4 games in this tournament, 6 games pre-tournament.
So 10.
No, 4 games in tournament, 2 games pre-tournament.
Alright, carry on with your stat, mate.
Right. So they've kept 6 clean sheets. That's the current record. They've done that 6 times, never beaten it. So if we keep 1 clean sheet, we beat the record, and we have then got the most clean sheets England have ever had, which I think is very doable against Ukraine. Very doable.
What's your good stat, mate? Rate that. That was worth your phone call.
Yes, I know it was, mate. I know it was.
Thank you. So very quickly, give us your prediction for England-Ukraine Saturday night.
England-Ukraine Saturday night. 2-0 England. Relatively easy.
Who's scoring
Grealish and
goals?
Kane scorers.
So who, sorry?
Grealish and Kane.
Grealish and Kane, I think.
Love that.
I hope, anyway.
Thanks for coming, Keane. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. Appreciate that, mate.
Cheers to the pod, boys. Enjoy it.
See you later.
Cheers, mate.
See you in a bit. Bye.
What a twat. What a belter.
Can't just leave us alone.
I know, you can't just miss the podcast
Can't
for
do
one
one
episode.
thing without him.
Keane's tingle was going.
Anyway.
Anyway,
What a tingle,
so
eh?
on to England-Ukraine. Thoughts, Blake? Saturday night in Rome, our first game away from Wembley.
Yeah.
That could make a difference, to be honest.
Unsettled.
There's going to be no England fans there at all, really. I think the FA have already advised. FA aren't releasing any tickets to England fans.
Well, they got to isolate for 5 days, haven't they?
So they've had to be there already, haven't they?
Yeah, they can isolate until Sunday, and the game's done by Sunday. They got to sit in a hotel and watch the game. There's no point going.
Hey, you're there though, mate. You're there
in your hotel room,
looking out the window.
I think England are starting to build now. I think this will be comfortable. I think it'll be more comfortable than Keane thinks. I think it'll be 3-0.
Ooh.
I'm not going Josh Pratt and saying 8-0 8-0 England.
Goal scorers.
Kane scores a hat-trick.
I love that.
No, I'm joking. That was my 8-0 prediction.
Right.
Kane gets 1. Grealish gets 2.
Oh, Grealish starts?
I think he has to, yeah.
Yeah. Humpo?
I'm going to go 3-1. As much as we've been England. As much as we've been solid, I reckon that just because it's Ukraine, they'll end up just cracking through it. Just getting a lucky goal. Very lucky.
Yeah, I can see that.
What about you?
I think... My podcast, mate, I'm the host.
Oh, sorry. You asked the questions, do you?
Paddy thinks that... I'm going to go 1-0 England. I think it's going to be quite a cagey game. I don't know why, I just feel like England are better when they're playing a better opponent. So I'm going to go 1-0 England, Harry Kane, penalty.
Penalty?
Okay.
Grealish to be fouled in the box.
Okay.
For a penalty to happen.
Thank you. Not an indirect free kick, no.
That would be the penalty in the box. So, thank you, lads.
That's alright.
Let's rate the old cider. I think I have had it before, to be honest. I think
it's nicer than I remember it.
I like the bottle as well. For those on YouTube, very nice bottle.
It's an elegant, extra dry cider, spelled with Y.
I'll rate that.
With a light floral aroma.
Good with cold meat, like I said earlier.
Great with cold meat.
Tune in next episode for the cold meat. Personally, I'm going to give that. I mean, it's not a beer, so...
I had to deal with what Sainsbury's had on offer.
I'm sure Sainsbury's are out of beer, guys. Everyone's drank it after the England game. Personally, I'm going to give it... It would be an 8. Because it's not a beer, I'm going to give it a 7. But it's a strong choice, Humpo.
I like a number 7.
I'm going to go an 8 for my personal preference. Yeah, I love a cider, and this is a very nice one. And it's high percentage, so you can't really go wrong.
Can't go wrong with that.
6.8, 3 of these, mate. Whoo, baby.
Thanks for coming.
Humpo, what did you say?
See, I'm not a massive cider fan.
Ooh, and you bought cider.
Yeah, I know.
The episode is bring beer. I'm not a massive cider fan. I'm going to bring cider anyway, boys.
I do my own stuff around here.
He does what he wants.
Yeah, no, I'd probably go with a 7 as well.
Yeah.
It's not quite a Thatcher's. I quite like a Thatcher's if I was to have a cider, but
controversial. Yeah, I like it. It's not bad. It's not bad. As always, follow us on Instagram. Check out our TikTok. Subscribe to. What?
He just said, check out our tits off.
I said TikTok.
Sorry. Go on, carry on. I'll let you.
Subscribe on YouTube.
This is not your tits, mate.
And we will see you probably, when's the games? Friday and Saturday, aren't they? So maybe Sunday for episode reviewing the quarterfinals, looking ahead to the semi-finals. Hopefully England will be there.
It's coming home.
It is coming home. Cheers, lads.
Cheers. See you later.
See you next time.